big day. Look out, Krusty's Clown College. I think that's what's going to come down to. If Nick Foles does well, I think Clemens wins. If he doesn't do well, I see Krusty's Clown College get win number 2. Next up.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay, we've got the penultimate game, Pink Ladies versus the worst team ever. I'm picking the Pink Ladies by a landslide.
I'm shocked. Not at all, you jerk. I got Frank Gore to buy. Oh, no, Frank Gore. What will I do without you and your stinky points? You never get me anyway. Doesn't matter.
Some of them waiver wire pickups you overpay for.
I'm going to, jerkwad. Don't worry. This was a preliminary one that I printed out. I am looking for big days from Randall Cobb, who's been doing great. Same thing with Aaron Rodgers. Antonio Brown's the man. Did you see him throw that pass? How beautiful was that? Left-handed, no less. I wonder if he's a lefty, though. Jimmy Graham.
But isn't he a lefty?
I'm hoping so. Jimmy Graham, I don't know what to make. I mean, I really want to start the guy, but Dwayne Allen's been outscoring him, so I don't know what I'm going to do on that front. We'll see who I put in my other 2 open spots. I cannot root against Ben Roethlisberger if she keeps him in. I'm hoping she puts in Colin Kaepernick just so I don't have to root against Ben. I won't root against him. I'll still want the Steelers to win. See, this proves it. I was happy the Steelers won, even though I lost, even though that was a touchdown with Antonio Brown. But that's for a story for another time. Brandon Marshall, he looks to have a big day, which he most times does, but didn't this last week. I'm hoping he has another quiet week. Greg Jennings, I don't know. I'm predicting, I can't predict myself a win. That's going to jinx it. I cannot comment on this game, but I am hopeful. Let's just say that. Last game.
Well, I already picked it, so.
I know, jerk. Last game.
Last game. Team Duh, the newly revamped Team Duh against the Punishment Due.
That's right. Team Duh off their big win, looking to keep it going. Matthew Stafford at Atlanta. Okay, this bodes well, at least for Stafford, that he's indoors. I think he outdoors is the same thing like Matt Ryan outdoors. It's like Superman without his cape, right? When they're indoors, at least they play a little better, a little faster off that crappy artificial turf. DeMarco Murray, I don't know when the wheels are going to fall off, but he should score well for him. Andre Ellington, man, I don't know what was worse, watching me slowly lose to him, or every 5 minutes hearing, oh, another reception by Ellington. Oh, Ellington with another run. I'm like, will you stop giving it to him, please? Then we got Pierre Garçon, who was crap for the entire game until it was out of it, and then they gave it to him for a long touchdown. Thank you, Washington. Michael Floyd, he's got...
After, what's his face? Colt McCoy came in.
I know, yeah. Well, I don't know. I think we're talking about... Did Colt McCoy? No, that was for... Yeah, that was. Thank you. That was Colt McCoy. Yes, you're right. The concussed Colt McCoy,
yeah,
yes.
We were talking about that Cousins did the same thing. First pass after an injury, replacement is a touchdown. Same thing happens for McCoy.
Yeah.
I think they're going to start RG3 anytime soon.
In a few weeks, I think, yes, but I think they said that they're going to start Colt McCoy in the Monday night game against Dallas. That'll be interesting because he may do well against whoever he was put into during the game, but against a strong Dallas on Monday night, lights are going to be on. He hasn't performed too well in the bright lights. In fact, the last time he was... Will you let me finish the story, jerk? The last time he was under the lights, Pittsburgh literally knocked him out of the game. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Now is when I pause, and then you jump in. There is no rapport here. You need to work on that. Oh, now he's going to be mute. Okay, now we're playing that game, are we?
What I was going to say is how the mighty have fallen. For a couple weeks there, it was like Cousins was going to take over Washington, and now all of a sudden the guy gets benched because he can't stop throwing picks.
And they yank him.
It's starting to look like it's RG3's team again.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it's going to be when he comes back. I think you're right. I think everybody fell in love with Cousins really easily. But, that wasn't meant to last. Obviously, there's a reason RG3's the starter and Cousins is a backup. So I think it was just a matter of time, and I'm sure you'll be happy to see him get back. And we'll see if Washington's happy, if he can keep winning and not get injured again. So, tough one.
One more game.
Wait. No, this is the game. But I just haven't talked. Let me just give you 2 seconds on the punishment due. I didn't give them their due. Get it? Their due.
Punishment due.
Exactly. I look for Marshawn Lynch to bounce back off of his bad day last week. He should have a big game. Joique Bell did great last week and should do good again this week. Des Bryant, he's just blowing the doors off everybody. I don't know who can stop him. And I think Alshon Jeffrey picks it up. I think he's going to outscore his 11. I like this one going to the punishment due. Sorry, Joe. Nothing against you. I'm just looking at the lineup that Todd has. The only thing that could hurt him is if something goes crazily wrong with some of those studs. What is that?
My heart is stopping. I can't believe you picked the punishment due. having a heart attack.
I am trying to be objective, jerk. I still don't like Todd and would like nothing more than to see Des Bryant pull a hamstring. And no, I don't know. I take that back. I never want to see anybody injured. Maybe he just hurt his pinky, so he has to come out for a few plays. How about that?
All
All right, so
Good job. All right. Well,
wait a minute.
Matt, did you want
Yes.
to talk about? I know I won't be able to be there. Sorry, but did you want to talk about the fact that Jason's picking a day very soon for the league get-together?
yes, I want to tell everybody that we had kind of delayed it because we were trying to work with Kevin on a schedule. Unfortunately, due to his love of Notre Dame and all things college, he won't make it out on any weekend. He's got to save the Saturdays for the important games, whatever. So we'll be able to see him. Maybe we'll maybe we'll do like a Kevin meet and greet one night. Maybe like
There you go.
one of the nights we'll do a meet and greet just for fun. But Jason will come out with a spot that he's going to pick out. I thought he'd be really on top of it, but he's been dragging his feet too. So I got to get after
He's
him.
on top of it.
I had to ask him about it this week. He's not on top of it. All right, anyway, Jason will come up with something. I have faith in him. He will come to play. So we'll get something out there soon enough. Obviously, everybody knows the end of the year party is going to be at my house like it always is, and we'll come up with a third somewhere in between those. But so look for either late October, early November, hopefully for our first get-together. But it's not going to be as long as we thought. We're going to wait till the Thanksgiving week to make sure Kevin can do it. But since he can't on the actual game days, we'll do something then. So anyway, that's it for me. Kev, you got anything else before we sign off?
I don't. Good
All right.
luck, everybody, on the halfway point.
Yep.
Yes.
Halfway point going into week 8, so set your lineup. Everybody's made their moves. Let's see some more trades out there. The Devlins, as always, have been active. Everybody else, not so much. So let's see. I'd be just happy to even get a proposed trade, but with my MASH squad, nobody wants my cast-offs that are all hurt. So let's see what happens next week. Let's see what happens next week. So for Kevin Heath, this is Matt Dickey signing off. Kev, take us out.
Stay classy, Bone Storm.